We have talked about collagens, the fibril-forming collagens in our previous module. Not all collagens form fibrils. Now let's look at some of the collagens that do not form these fibrils. Collagen, for example, collagen type 9 and 12 are fibril-associated collagens. They decorate the surface of collagen fibrils, linking these fibrils to one another, or to linking these fibrils to the extracellular matrix. Type 4 collagen, as I mentioned earlier, it assembles into felt-like sheet. It's a meshwork that constitutes major part of basal lamina. So this collagen, rather than making long thread or rope-like structures, type 4 collagen makes flat structures like a piece of paper. Type 7 collagen forms dimers that assemble into anchoring filaments. They basically anchor basal lamina to the connective tissue on which it is sitting. I'll of course show you photographs of those too. But here I would also like to mention that anchoring fibrils that attach basal lamina to multilayer epithelium, this is especially abundant in the skin. Type 17 collagen has a transmembrane domain and is necessary for stable attachment of hemidesmosomes to keratins. So we have talked about this, hemidesmosomes. So type 17 collagen, it doesn't form fibrils. It is not present. It's not a component of extracellular matrix. Rather, it is embedded in the plasma membrane through this transmembrane domain, and it plays a very important role in formation of hemidesmosomes that we have talked about previously. Keratin filaments are, of course, we have said that are a type of intermediate filaments. Mutations of type 17 gene causes skin blistering in response to minimal shearing force. So, of course, if these cell adhesions or cell connections are weak, it will result in disruption of the tissue and, of course, can cause blistering even if a small amount of force is applied to the tissue. Type 18 collagen is located in the basal lamina of blood vessels, where it plays a very important role because this type 18 collagen has a specific domain at the C-terminal domain of this collagen. The cleavage of C-terminal domain of type 18 collagen yields a molecule called endostatin. This molecule inhibits the formation of new blood vessels by blocking the proliferation of endothelial cells into new blood vessels. So we have talked about this, that especially when cancer occurs, one of the things it wants is it tries to form new blood vessels in a process referred to as angiogenesis. And we are saying here that type 18 collagen, it has a domain that can restrict the formation of new blood vessels. And of course, consequently, this is currently being investigated as anti-cancer drugs, because one of the requirements for cancer cells to propagate or prosper in their tissue is to get maximum amount of blood. So a summary of different types of collagens. Type 1, it forms fibril. Type 1, 2, and 3 form these fibrils. Type 1 is primarily present as a primary collagen of bones, skin, tendon, ligaments, cornea, and special and also some internal organs. Accounts for about 90% of the body collagen. Type 2 is present in cartilage. It's also very important. It's also in notochord, vitreous humor of the eye. The type 3 collagen is also fibril forming collagen. It is found in skin, blood vessels, and internal organs. Type 5, it is associated with type 1 collagen, and type 11 is associated with type 2 collagen. So these are the basically fibril forming collagens right here. Either they form fibrils, or these, for example, 5 and 11, they associate with one collagen type 1 and collagen type 2 respectively. They're fibril associated collagens. Type 9 and type 12, we have said that they have lateral association with fibrils. For example, 9 has lateral association with cartilage, and association with the collagen 2 fibrils in cartilage. Lateral association of these Type 12 collagens is found in tendons, ligaments, and some other tissue. Network forming collagen is type 4. We'll have a lot more to talk about it. It is one of the major components of basal lamina. We have also talked about transmembrane collagens, anchoring fibrils, and we have said that for example, type 17 is present in hemidesmosome, and there are other collagens which role is not clearly defined, but we have said that type 18, for example, is also has a major role in preventing more blood vessels, neovascularization of tissue. So this is basically collagens in a nutshell, where they are found, what is their role in different tissues. In the next module, we are going to see how collagens are made and how they are secreted in their active form.